The 10 best building mods that could enhance your building skills or just be a little fun to play around with. Have you ever felt bored of building in Minecraft Survival or Creative and place every block single-handedly, or even want an upgrade from vanilla? Well, I have a fix for you with Minecraft's best building mods. Worldedit is a Minecraft map editor that runs in-game. Now I want to show you guys a quick and easy basic tutorial of how to use Worldedit. First stage to do this is to actually go into the command list and type / wand. You'll receive a wooden axe in your left hotbar. Now with this axe, you're going to walk up to the first block that you want to select by clicking left click. This will select that first position. To select the second position, you want to select the second block by clicking right click. Now, what you want to do is you want to go back into your command list and do / set, which will set the two positions and the block that you want to replace it with. So I'm going to quickly do diamond blocks. You can click tab to swap through these two or many items, or you can actually type it in. I'm going to just swap it through and click block, enter, and here we go. Now we have our completed operation, which sets out our layer exactly how we wanted it to. Now this part of Worldedit is copy and paste. If we go to our blocks again and left and right click on our selection, we'll be able to do / set again and then do the emerald block that we want for this wall design. This is a simple design, but there are more complex videos that will describe copy and paste well more than mine. Now we have our wall here. It's already been selected, so we don't need to reselect it when we're doing our copy and paste. So if we walk up to this corner, which is the block that we want to stand on when we're selecting this whole wall, it will select on this corner block. Now, if we do / copy, this will copy 32 blocks, which is our wall right here, which has been selected. Now, because we're in the corner, the blocks are going to be selected one up from this block. That's just our margin that we have. So we want to move one block to the right. This will make sure that our wall will place right against our other wall. So we just use the / paste command. It'll paste the wall right where we want it. / undo will remove that paste. Now, for a quick example, if we move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks, our wall should place right here. Let's figure it out. / paste. And there we go, our wall's right where we wanted it to be. Now, the last part of Worldedit is the brush tool. Maybe the hardest one to learn, but I'm still getting used to it. So, to use the brush tool, I recommend getting a wooden axe out of your inventory. By getting this wooden axe, you want to type in the command / brush. This will then apply the brush tool, which is going to be using the spheres and stuff, etc. Brush, we then want to use, if we scroll down here, we're going to find the sphere. Clicking on the sphere or using tab, much easier, that just shows the game that we want a sphere to generate when we right click on our tool. After right clicking, we want the item to be sand. Sand is usually general for using terrain, and this will be most useful. Then we want the block's diameter, which is going to be 4. We click enter. This will then say brush unbind. We don't want to mask the area around, we want to mask the air. So you just do / mask and then air. This will configure this tool to then easily place where our cursor is, just where we want our blocks of sand to be. This is the easiest way to create the mountain that you're looking for. Litematica is, in my opinion, one of the best schematic mods ever out. This mod provides players with the chance to use their desired tool. So using my stick, which is usually the desired tool in most circumstances of downloading the mod, I'm going to click M, go into load schematics, and use my preset schematic as portal 1. This will then place my portal right where I'm standing, but that's not where I want it to be. Using control and scroll wheel, I can scroll through the different modes on the bottom left. I'm going to want schematic placement. Right clicking will click around where I want my schematic to place on the bottom left of this block right here. That's going to show me where I want it. Now let's say I want it right in front of me right here. Hold control and scroll down, and we're going to find paste schematic in world. There is a keybind and controls you have to configure to use this. So mine is J and K. This will leave me with my full build shown right here, pasted all with the blocks. Clicking M, schematic placements, and remove will move that white box that you don't want to show anymore. Next up is the copy and paste tool. You're going to head over to the side of your build where you want to start your copy and paste. So you're going to want to stand right where you position yourself of the corner of the build. We're going to mark this block right here with this wood. After marking this block, we're going to click M again, go onto over here where it says area editor. Make sure selection is set to simple, not normal. And then we're going to click area editor. Over here is our corner number 1. We're going to set to move to player. this will automatically select our corner to us straight away. Now, if we jump over to the other side, now selecting M again, area editor, and click move to player for the second corner, this will generate a highlighted box that shows where your schematic is actually located in. As you guys can see, if I stand inside, it'll show the highlighted box inside of me, and when I stand outside, it'll show it on the inside. Now, to copy and save this project, you're going to click M, area editor, save schematic, and just name it and put it into any one of these folders that you'd like. It is literally that simple. Litmatica's hidden abilities also show blocks that are hidden in your saved schematic. So I go into my load schematics, portal 1, material list. It actually will show me all the blocks, every single one counted, that I need for this build. Now this doesn't look like too much, but when you have to go in survival and grab it all, it's gonna be a bit of a pain. Litmatica also has some hidden features. By staying on this block right here, clicking M, configuration menu, I can go to render layers and select render single layer. By selecting that, I'm going to set here as where the block I am standing on. Going over to hotkeys, we're going to set a easy place toggle so we can toggle easy place mode. We're also going to select down here layer mode next, and I would suggest these as your mouse buttons right here so you can select page up and down. Now the next step is going back into your load schematics files. We're going to go back to our portal and load it. Once we loaded our portal, we can see that there's only one layer showing right now. This is completely normal. By clicking B, we've allowed easy placement mode on. This will work in survival as well. So when you're in survival, you have to actually have all the blocks in your hotbar for it to work. But because I'm in creative, I can just right click and it'll place all the blocks where I want it to go right now. This is the fastest way right now to build in Minecraft that I know, and so many online creators will use this same method to build. But stairs will also need certain ways of positioning just to place them, because if I place it this way, it will not let me, and sometimes it can prevent easy place mode. I 100% encourage all players to use this mod. This is so time efficient. I've saved so many hours of my day just trying to build in Minecraft survival by using this mod. Just sitting there, placing all the blocks is so much easier. So yeah, go give it a try for yourself. Just finishing up building this last block. As you guys can see, this is a quick example of my roof design of my medieval house. Not only do these vertical slabs and this trapdoor add such a layer of realism to the roof, it also creates a really nice perspective when you're standing a bit away from the house. Now walking inside the house, you guys can see I've also used these same vertical slabs, just in oak version, to create a really cool, nice wall design. I've also used these fences for more depth. As you guys can see, there's a bit of a pixel outline on this side than we would have a usual plain old wall. No one really likes this anymore, do they? Vertical slabs is definitely worth a try at your next Minecraft build. It definitely doesn't disappoint, and I hope you guys enjoy it just as much as I did. Fantasy furniture mods add such a great variety when it comes to fantasy themed furniture and decorational blocks to the game. Every block has its own functionality. When you place down this cabinet here and walk up and right click, this serves as a boring old chest that no one really likes anymore. We also have logical blocks, just like these books right here. When placed above each other, we get these stackable items that look so cool and unique when you want to add to your new build. And there's so many more when it comes down to this mod, and they also have little text underneath, just like this one, Medi bottles, that is also stackable. So just like this, we can stack these into stacks of 3. So cool. Now walking inside of my medieval house, we can back up and see that these blocks are so insanely useful when it comes to interior. Now I'm not the best interior guy, but these blocks definitely helped out a lot. I have this nice great painting here, and a workable oven, a nice dresser that acts like a chest, more storage against here, a workable cool king size bed. Even this lighting against the wall looks so nice and brings such nice shading to the room. And other ordinary plants, not sure what this is. Have you ever thought that, you know, boring old lanterns would never serve a good purpose in your world? Well, now you have this lantern, a chandelier. These chandeliers are so nice and just bring the room such a nice texture on the roof. Just brings your eyes to it, you know what I mean? Now, I know this mod is a bit non-vanilla, but it's great for your next build, so I would definitely try it out. Lottweaks mod is a mod that I haven't tried myself, but adds many tweaks for builders to increase productivity in creative mode. Now, with this mod, it includes features of extended range. This range is so cool. As you guys can see with my cursor here, I'm outlining the blocks on my wood here. This is getting further and further away, and I can still place a block up to 100 blocks away. Now that is not Minecraft's normal range, and this mod adds that. You can also break, place, and pick up that block from these sort of ranges. Have you guys ever thought, hey, I just want to replace this spruce wood with a different color in seconds. Well, this mod does its justice. Going into options, controls, keybinds. If you find Lottweaks, under rotate there's a command. Select the command with the keybind you want to use. After that preset's done, you hover over the block that you want to use. Mine is B, and all the wood type selections in that category are selected, and you can hover and use the mouse wheel to scroll which one you want. This also works for white concrete with all the different colors, also white wool and all those different colors, and spruce planks. This is so useful when it comes to these type of scenarios. When you click B once and click your command again, it pops up with the category in that certain color that you're using. This is so useful when you're like, hey, I just want to replace that certain color with the color that I want. And it just makes it so much easier and creative to build. I'm definitely going to be using this one, so I suggest you do too. Frame blocks. These blocks are so cool and adds various shapes that can be made to look like almost any block in Minecraft. Now, with this example, my build needs a little bit of lighting at the bottom here. So I'm going to use this framed fence and place it down. This shows a small schematic of what it would look like once the block is applied. I'm going to use my 2 lanterns to add a bit of lighting, and then my hay bale as my placement block. Now doesn't this already look so cool? This mod also has framed slopes. These are so cool and unique when it comes to roof designs. If I use the hay bale again, I can place these down, and whoa, does it give a cool effect of thatch on the top of a roof. This is great for medieval builds. Have you ever thought, hey, I wish this diamond block was in Minecraft? Well, there's an alternative to this mod. You can place this stair down and just click, and there we go. We have our new diamond stair. This is just amazing. This mod may not seem too vanilla, but for some people, it might be great when it comes to trying it out of their comfort zone. So here we go. Diamond stairs. Ah, this is so cool. Next to my new build. Bits and Chisels. This mod is from Modern Minecraft and lets you remove these small pixelated blocks from using just from chisels. I have a simple diamond chisel right here. If I left click, I'm going to be able to obtain small pixelated parts from this block. Using the small pixelated parts, I'm actually able to right click over these little diagrams shown and create my own little structure that I literally want anywhere around the world. This is so useful when you guys want to create some cool little art, and I think this would be a great mod for builders that want to have a new experience with the game and evolve their building in some sort of way. Now, with this little triangle we've made here, and I'm actually able to hold onto this structure and place it anywhere around the world I want. Above each other, along each other, literally anywhere. It can literally convert boring old builds to new artistic features. This one is a fun one, but might take a little long to get what you want in the end. Dusty decorations. This mod adds so many rustic blocks to decorate around your world. Most blocks are themed around ports and markets with a rusty and feel to it. Some include blocks of books, barrels of food, pots and fry pans, jars, even these really cool looking scattered papers that look like it's got an alive feeling to this scenario. This mod is so pretty and useful when it comes to detailing a little build like this. I think this has already boosted the confidence of how my build looks, and I think it's definitely worth a try, guys. This is such a nice little marketplace. I think I would want to own my little place in real life too. GoBrush is a plugin that's designed to streamline and simplify your mounted building experience. Right here, we're going to use the flint. Flint is the main object that is used by GoBrush. Right over here, if you guys go selected brush, you can actually left click and select all these different presets that you can create quick and stunning mountains with. The best one for me is probably volcano, so I'm going to right click on that one, and then we're going to right click again to enable. By left clicking and right clicking, you can up the size and intensity. Moving over, we have the pull mode, clicking in and out. This will just extrude or intrude what kind of block we're placing. But flat mode is important too, whilst auto rotation is also important. Looking at my plot over here, I'm going to right click. Holding down right click, this will slowly extrude up the mountain that we want to create. Now this is a very basic mountain and it only extrudes the block underneath. So if you had stone, it would show a stone palette, but right now it's grass because we are currently using a grass field. This plugin definitely allows for faster terrain creation and just an overall great experience when it comes to learning new terrain techniques. As you guys can see, this is going a little bit too quick. Now if you go into the one corner and do // position 1 to your second corner and do // position 2, The next command you want to run is /smooth. This will then smooth out the terrain to be much more like a Minecraft terrain build. So it looks much more realistic and looks just great overall. This is a quick design that I've made in under literally 10 minutes with this mod. It is literally that easy. And I definitely recommend for new builders, if they want to build in survival or creative, this mod is definitely a big change. GoPaint is also a plugin that's designed to simplify painting inside of Minecraft. Using my feather over here, I'm actually able to hover over by clicking the left click. If we enable the brush and head over to select brush type, we can actually left click and switch and scroll through all of these different options. My favorite is definitely the gradient. I'm not going to have enough time to show you guys everything, but there are more in-depth videos about this. Holding over the feather, we're actually able to see all these items in our inventory here, and with these empty slots down here, I'm going to put this in here, make sure our current mask is what our big terrain is going to be. By using the right click button, I'm actually able to drag, just holding my right click, and just create this nice splatter of this deep slate. You could repeat this for tough as well, so we get a nice little tough layer going along here. To add the little finest touch, we're going to do the replace with stone, but with a snow block, to add these really nice snow peaks at the top, so it looks like a true snow mountain. This GoBrush is just as simple as that. We can also use our moss and mossy cobblestone. Up here, using surface mode, we're going to enable that and disable mask, just so when we enable this, we're going to be able to add this nice little texture of like a ruined mountain or something's been aging for a long time. This just adds this like beautiful organic and terrain feel to this structure. And that's it. Look at this, guys. This has changed the game for me. Even gradients are easy to paint with this mod now. These 10 mods have made my experience with a builder get better without giving up that vanilla Minecraft experience. If you guys did enjoy this video, definitely subscribe. I'm trying to hit my first 100 sub on this channel, and at the moment I have more content coming up, and thank you guys all so much for watching. Bye!